Hey everyone, welcome back to Heather's Crafty Classroom, and Merry Christmas. We're like 2-3 days away. It's like right around the corner. But I was thinking about gift cards, and I have a few gift cards that I wanted something more than just a gift card. So I bought gift cards like this. Well, every tutorial I have seen, they make them to fit just the little card. And I was like, I just want the whole thing in there because I want them to figure out what they want to do with it. So I came up with a cute idea. So this is what I came up with. And I did it very simple because it's most likely going to go in the trash. Let's be serious. All right. So this little book measures 4.5 by 5.5. And it just opens up and it has a pocket for the full-size gift cards that you buy at the grocery store or whatever, right? So this is what I'm going to show you how to make. I also have another tutorial that I'll show you as well. But this is another one that I made of this. So I have two little things. The first one is this. This one has 2 pockets for gift cards. You can make it with 2 or with 1. This one just has 1, and I put a little scratcher in there as well. And I just think that's cute. It's going to go in my child's stocking, and it's probably going to go in the trash later. Like, let's be serious. No one's going to keep it. So I thought I'd show you real quick how to make it. It's super quick. We can make it in like 10-15 minutes. So you're going to need a scoreboard. I've already cut my paper just to make this a little faster. But you are going to need 2 little pieces. You're going to need one that is 9.25 by 5.5. And a little one that is 5.5 by 2.5. Now this is your pocket, 5.5 by 2.5. If you want 2 pockets, you'll need 2 of these. If you want 1 pocket, you just need 1. It's that simple. And I'm just using my little scoreboard here, super easy. So the big piece of paper on the 9.25 side is going to be scored twice. It's going to be scored at 4.5 and 4.75, just to give it a little gusset. Easy peasy. And then our other piece that is 2.5 by 5.5, on the 2.5 side, you're going to score it at 2. And the 5.5 side, you're going to score it at 1/2 and at 5. Whoops. Do you guys know how to fix that if you ever do that? You're going to go backwards and press it just a little bit and it'll get rid of it. You can barely tell. Anyway, little tidbit of info. So I'm going to leave this out because we will need this again. And I get my good bone folder and fold everything and crease it really good. Okay. I think I'm using 100-pound cardstock, but I've done it with both, and this is just what I grabbed real fast to make a few. And score both of these super fast. And I feel like this doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, it's going in the trash. Be all serious. So as we do with pockets, we are going to cut this on a diagonal right through that line. And this one as well. Same thing we always do for a pocket. And then we're going to use our score tape. Fold that all together. And put some score tape. You could probably use glue. But I think because this paper is so thick, I just was like, we'll just throw some score tape on there. Score tape. Done. Peel these off. And we're going to glue it. So this one's only going to have 1 pocket. And it's going to go right on the inside. On the right hand side, you can choose where you want to put it. And finish it down. So I already cut my paper. I went through, like, I just had a pile of these black and white winter scraps. And I thought, okay, perfect. So I cut what I could out of it. And we're just going to glue it on. Now, normally I would take the time to ink the edges because seriously, that right there, do you guys see this? That white chunk? That drives me insane. And it does it on this side too, because the paper is white core even though the paper is black. But like I said, this, no one's keeping this. We just want a better way to give a gift card. Because if you guys are like me, I'm crafty, so we got to keep things going. So I'm just using 2 pieces of paper, one a little smaller than the other. I don't even know exact measurements. I just kind of cut it and did it. And see, like that. Do you see that? I'm just going to push it in and hope that it stays there. Okay. And then I found this scrap. I was thinking I would add it right there because just as my other son has a big W, and I found these stickers in my stash, this one I found a big C. So I think I'm going to just put it just like that. And this guy's a little older, well, a lot older. My kids are 10 years apart. So yeah, a lot older. So I thought this black and white, cool tone, cool wintry vibe. And then this, I normally would glue, and I'm not. I'm just sticking the C down. Cover done. Scraps. So done. And it looks cute. On the inside, I cut another one of these. Let's make sure it looks kind of big. No, it fits. And we're just going to glue it down. I haven't even put my logo on the back. I can't decide if I'm going to spend the time because I'm out, so I would have to print them. I don't know if I am. This scrap, I have no other paper like this, but I thought, oh, it's black and white. It'll work. And this just covers the pocket. Super simple, super easy. Now I've made 3 of these, so I like kind of mass produced. Like I cut all the paper. I scored all the paper. Went through my scraps and found paper that was the size and started just cutting it. So I've made, this is my 3rd one. It's all I'm making. Gift cards. It's all the gift cards I'm giving this year. And on the back, I did this one too. This, oh yeah, you can see. It has like words. Snowflake, chili, blanket. But it's just plain and simple. Little project just to put the gift card in and throw in their stocking. See that right there? That normally, oh, can you see? Oh, the white. Oh, that drives me nuts. But this is just a throwaway. So, whoa. That's done. There it is. It's going to go in my son's stocking. Both of them. On this one, I need a scratcher for. Huh. So they each get a scratcher and a thing. And a gift card. And it's only a $15 gift card. It buys them each a meal. So now, so these are my 3 little gift card holders. That was done. I mean, I had the paper all cut out already, but still, pretty simple. Simple. 9 1/4 by 5 1/2. Scored at 4 1/2 and 4 3/4 to make the little gusset. And you could put another pocket here if you needed to. Pocket measurements are 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. 2 1/2 side, they're scored at 1/2 or at 2, either way you look at it. And then the 5 1/2 side is 1/2 inch on each side. And there's your pocket. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This one I did do a little bit of gold layering, but it was just all scraps. It's like the same leftover paper. So, my next project. Smaller little project. This little guy. So as you saw that I had these little scratchers. State of California, we do scratchers. I don't know. It's a thing to do for Christmas gifts when you don't know what else to do. So I always give some to my neighbors. And I thought, oh, what's a cute way to give them to my neighbors? Look, I made the same little pocket thing to hold the scratcher. And I can hold a couple scratchers in here if I wanted to. I could probably hold 3 or 4. So I am probably going to put a piece of paper here, just like a little white piece of paper, and write Merry Christmas from Heather and Joe and family. So I'll probably cut that out of some white scraps I got somewhere. But these are so cute. So I've made quite a few of these because I also may need some other little gifts. So I thought, okay, let me just get scratchers. And I made a whole bunch. So I have one more to make. I'm going to make it with you all. And this is just using, like, this is the paper. I cut this image out of the paper. There's the paper right there. So I just cut this out. This was part of the strips. What is it called? Border strips that comes with the paper line. I cut it out, put it on there. Just simple. There's nothing. It's just paper. Oh, this one's a sticker, and I have this sticker book that has all kinds of stickers. And if you notice, it's like totally crooked. And I don't even care. And see, this one I put a piece of white paper so I can write something. The other ones, I haven't done that. That's okay. This one is made. This one is part of the paper. I just cut it out. I don't know where I got Mary. It was on paper or something. This paper had a cut apart that said to and from. Perfect. Stick it in there. So cute. And all the backs are covered as well. All of them. So they're just leftover papers. Merry and Bright. This is a sticker too. It came with the same sticker as this one. And you open it up. There's your little scratcher. And I'll put a little message right here on a white piece of paper. A little scrap. So let's make one of these really fast. Super duper fast. So you're going to need your scoreboard again. I got my little baby one out. Again, 2 pieces of paper if you want 2 pockets. Actually, this one, I would only do 1 pocket because I didn't put a gusset. So just 1 pocket. So this one, you need paper that measures 6 by 4.5 and a paper that measures 2.5 by 3 7/8. So just right before the 4, okay? So the first one on the 6-inch side, guess what? You're going to score it in half. That paper's done. This one is our pocket. So we're going to measure, you're going to, on the 2.5-inch side, you're going to do it at 1/2 inch or at 2, whichever way. It doesn't matter. This one, because we're not at 4, you can see like this is where my 4 is. So my paper is just a little bit shy. We're going to do 1/2 inch here, and we're going to rotate it and do 1/2 inch. That way this piece is small. Okay, that's all. Let's fold these. Let's burnish them. Easy peasy. Is everybody else ready? I have like 3 things to wrap, and I have some candy to make, and then I'm done until Christmas Day when cooking all day happens. But that's okay. I signed up for that. We're just going to have some fun. So we're going to cut our corners out just like we have before. Just like so. We're going to add a little score tape on these tabs. I fold them back so one piece goes all the way down and it holds those down. The same on this side. That's how I always do it. I don't know why. It just makes life easier because it holds those down. Push them down a little bit. Some people burnish real good. This is an easy, quick project that's going in someone's trash Monday night. And then we're going to put this one in. And this one, because I made it a little smaller, you can see there's like a little extra piece there. Like it doesn't quite reach, but that's so this can close better. If we made it exactly 4 inches, it would go right to that line and you wouldn't be able to close this very good. So anyway, just follow my measurements. I promise it'll work out. All right, I cut out paper already. Out of my scraps once again. This is my paper. So I have this paper. I'm starting on the inside. For some reason, look at this paper. I love this paper. It looks like sweater. I just think it's so cute. This was like a Michaels. Actually, the other paper too, I think, was a Michaels last year. I didn't buy any paper this year. I'm so sad. I bought no Christmas paper. Can you believe that? What scrapbooker buys no new Christmas paper? I have no idea. Money. No money to buy that this year. But that's okay. I had plenty, and I still have plenty. This was just in my scrap bin, and I was like, oh, let's use this. So I love this little bow paper. I thought it was so cute. And we're just going to mat that size. So this measures 3 by 4.5. So I just cut this down a little bit, like 2 7/8 by 4 3/8. If you want to get exact. I know some of you are like, heck no. I don't want those kind of measurements. I like those kind of measurements. That makes it work for me. So that's the back. Let's do the front. I have all these little scraps. So I have the cute bow paper. And I'm like just throwing these together because I was like, I just need them done. What can I do? And then I went crazy. Okay, so I have these little scraps here. So I got the red with this one, and I'm going to glue this on here. And then on a couple of these I used some foam squares, and I think I will on this one as well. This was from my stash. It says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. I thought that was cute. Can you see it? It's not focusing. Anyway, trust me, that's what it says. Let's put a couple. Ooh, I finished a whole roll. I'm just doing 2. I normally, if this was going into an album, I would put glue on these. Oh, I had another piece of this, where I had a piece of this to tie in the back because I had that nowhere else. So let me glue this on before I glue the other one. I'm just gluing it down the side, give it a little interest. And then I did have this, and I think I'm going to add that too. It's just a little scrap. So I'm thinking I'll just do like this, offset it a little, and then glue this one down, because also this little green paper is the only places in the pocket. So look at how cute that is. So that is done. That is done. Have my little lotto ticket, and there we go. So that will go in a Christmas card to my neighbor with a couple. There's 3 people in their house. The one neighbor. So anyway, so they'll get a couple. So that's it. And then for my son, this one, I'll put one in there for him. Oh, I did already. I have an extra one. So anyway, this is what I've been making today. And it's just been a few hours, not even, maybe an hour, that I came up with this idea. A little over an hour, and made all these. So I started, maybe an hour and a half. I made all this. I was like, I gotta get something done quick. So anyway, there's my quick idea. If you buy lotto tickets and just don't want to hand someone a lotto ticket, make a cute little thing in 15 minutes. And the same thing with the gift cards that are the full-size ones. I didn't want to take them apart. I didn't think that was appropriate. So this was my process on that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. And hopefully next week after the holiday, after Christmas is done and my decorations are down and my husband goes camping, I can make some more videos. All right, that's my hope. Oh, and I need to do my nails. Eek. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.